me see if I can get more than just, like, the location.
Oh! What the was that?
What was that?
Can we go look? Let's go look.
Hey, Michelle, can you hold on for 1 second?
Yeah, I heard a voice. I don't know, not through the phone though. Yeah, do whatever you're doing.
I mean that.
Okay.
Fat.
What the is that, you guys?
Be careful, Dustin. I don't want.
Is it something hitting the ceiling? I just don't understand.
Everything looks just like it did before. Like it doesn't look like anything has fallen.
What the was that?
So loud.
That was in here with us, right?
It was in
It
this.
sounded like it was like up here again.
Could it be something hitting this? So look through this hole. Do you see how tall the ceiling is?
Yeah.
But what could be hitting that?
Unless it's
No?
There's no trees.
I feel like everything's melted. That would be on top though, right?
So you can't hear a sound like that and not see what made it.
My heart
Right.
is still racing for that.
I know, that was so crazy.
You guys missed it. Right as that happened and we were rushing to the sound, Michelle said she heard a voice.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she heard something. We told her to hold on for a
If
second.
it's get out, I'm gonna be.
Hey, Michelle, sorry about that.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Can you, right before I asked you to hold on, you said you heard a voice. Can you go into that?
Okay, so I'd started to focus in beyond simply architectural details. I saw first a floor that might be poured concrete and a big stain or like wet spot, something that was very dark. Everything was still black and white, like low light or no light vision. And as I was trying to figure out what this stain was, this water or oil or whatever, I heard, not physically through the phone, but in my head, it was a, kind of like, it sounded like a somewhat distressed voice. It was lower than that, deeper than that.
You think she was picking up
But still sort of like raised at the end, like,
That's the sound I made.
because it's the same moment.
Yeah.
It was no language that I could detect. It was a guttural utterance. And it felt like it was tied to, like something present there was starting to vocalize. And then it was just, you guys reacted to something and it was I lost it.
Do you want to stay in the space that we're in now?
For a minute or for a couple of minutes more, I feel like something is looking back at me right now, and I want to give whatever that something is a chance to acclimate to my presence in the hopes that that will encourage whatever the thing or things are to be a little bit more communicative. And I'm sorry because it feels like it's probably pretty cold there. It might just be that it's also cold in my house. Because I've got like little chills right now. Mostly running down the backs of my arms. I don't know if that's, the presence watching me now feels a little more solid. I'm gonna tentatively say masculine. It feels a little bit more in between, but not very feminine. It's the image won't resolve past this sort of sketch of probably a 20-something dude.
Michelle, are they intelligent or is this like an echo?
This feels like it's looking back at me and trying to figure out how much to communicate with me, so that would suggest intelligent to me. Like this feels like something that is interacting with me. Do you want to move to the next location?
Yeah, I was just going to ask if that was a good time.
Yeah, no, that seems like a good time.
Okay.
I think whatever this is, he needs a little bit more time with me.
Is this the catwalk?
A real
This
quick
is the
flash of, I think, a man again younger, walking around, face down.
That was a
cell
door.
Like,
Hey, Michelle, can you hang on? Hang on for 1 second.
Yeah.
That was a
Sound
That
cell
was
door, yeah. There's only a couple that are still attached.
It's a creaking.
Unless, was it below us?
No.
That was up here with us?
Those aren't even cell doors. Those are just wood doors.
Yeah, these are wood.
But do they squeak?
It sounded, no, these don't. It sounded like a squeaky door.
Absolutely did.
Oh, that's. What if it was that?
Oh.
It did
Yeah,
sound
that
like
does
it.
kind of sound like that.
That could have been it.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
It felt like it was pretty close to us too.
Yeah.
I felt like it was that side, but
Yeah, I agree. So
I don't
maybe it
know
was
if
one of the
it's pigeons.
wooden ones on over there.
What is that?
go, go, go.
It's everywhere.
Hello?
Yo, it is noises left and right.
It's down below.
Let's go down. Can we go
Below?
down a level?
Where's that coming
Wait,
from?
that's gonna be the wind
Somebody with
blowing
the light go
something.
before me. Here, Taddy, go first.
You think it came from this side?
I don't know.
I feel like when the wind blows, we get something off this.
Oh, there it is.
It's this thing here. That's the banging. Squeaking's from down there.
Did you guys figure it out?
Well, the banging is whatever's covering this window, and the squeaking, I think, is down below. But I think it's another covering of some kind.
Could be this too.
There's a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it was that?
I think so, because the pulley's broken,
Yeah.
and the wind is still pushing through it.
Like the straw hat. The hair underneath.
That's
Oh.
that window.
Okay, that's that.
Yep.
Shorter haircut that's grown out. That's sort of like jagged around the edge.
So we confirmed two sounds. So the wind is blowing whatever's against that window.
Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Before we had to cut off, I flashed to a figure. It looked like they had, I'm going to assume he as well, had been pushed down to the ground. I'm seeing them from the front, so I can see like their hands extended where they caught themselves with their hands. Their face is mostly down toward the ground or the dirt or the floor. I get the sense that it's a floor. Their head is almost completely covered. They got a big, wide brim. I think it's a straw hat, but there's a hat. Their hair is messy. It's like a bad, jagged home cut that's grown out a little bit. Again, suggests to me like this is a younger, 20-something guy, white skin. The shirt that I can see is like long sleeve, like button at the cuffs, and it looks like it's like checked or like gingham with like those little like, you know, vertical and horizontal lines are fairly widely spaced. It's the sort of shirt that I'd see on like Michael Landon on Little House on the Prairie. You know,
Sweet.
white cotton cloth.
wholesome.
It's
Yeah.
fairly like sweat stained and worn. I don't know how the person ended up on the ground, but there was a sense of like almost a violence. Like they either tripped and just face planted, or they were pushed and face planted.
This all
And
sounds
it
like
feels
basement
like there's
activity,
a
right?
moment of violence that I just missed before they hit the ground.
That kid was hit in the back of the skull.
Yeah.
The metal
And on the
rod.
ground, that's where the hat guy
The hat guy's right around the corner there.
Oh, the hat.
I don't
Yeah.
know what happened
straw hat.
after. It was
Oh
just
my gosh, I didn't connect that.
I keep getting these flashes, like close-ups of somebody's, mostly their arms, lower arms, wrists, like there's motion of, I can't tell if it's fisticuffs, I can't tell if they're moving heavy machinery, if they're like using tools, but there's a kineticism to it. Like I'm not seeing a face, I'm not seeing the rest of the body, it's just close-up of arms and wrists and elbows, and the motion seems to be what I'm trying to be told. I want to interpret this as me seeing the other side of what might have been a fight that led to that person being pushed to the ground.
Or like, I keep thinking about this.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Kinetic motion of
overinterpret because I'm
fists
not
and-
seeing. I'm seeing these in individual pieces and flashes. So I want to be clear that in this particular case, all I'm literally seeing is from about shoulder down and midsection up, tight view of elbows, forearms, hands, and that motion of just very physical, kinetic, something physically demanding. It feels violent, but there's also a sense of work, exertion to it.
You think about it from that person's perspective too. If you got bludgeoned
No
to
idea
death,
what to make of it.
you probably wouldn't realize it. Like if they're just like replaying that moment in their head, it would probably just feel like motion and then nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guards even said when they dragged him out of here, he most likely was already dead, so.
I think I'm seeing parts of a fight between two or more people. I don't know what it's over, but I think the person who I saw face plant got knocked down and was probably on the losing end of this fight. And I think this second scene, again interpreting, is one of the attackers kneeling over them, continuing to pound them.
This is weird, man.
With a fair amount of strength and vigor.
Holy sh! She says dumbbell, I'm gonna like lose it.
And weirdly, all of these still don't feel like the watcher, like the sentient figure that was kind of checking me out, that feels, I don't want to say protective of the space, but they're very tied to the space. They seem like they are often in an observing capacity, and they still have something that they want, but they've given up really hoping for anyone to come along who would be able to provide it for them. And I don't know if that's answers about this other thing, finding something in relation to it. Something's buried. Wait, what? Okay, that's out of left.
She got a hit.
There might be something hidden on the property.
Smitty.
What?
His peg leg.
Okay, so we just lost Michelle because there's literally no service down here. So we're gonna go up a flight and try to finish this room up there.
How you doing there?
Hey, sorry, we lost service.
Oh, that's okay.
I wanted to ask 2 clarifying questions.
Yes.
One, that fight you were seeing, if anything remains there and people would pick up on it, how would that manifest for people?
The strongest thing to me was the emotion of anger, but also the sense of like physical motion. Possibly sounds of altercation, like knocking, banging, like kind of body strikes wouldn't surprise me. But also I really keep zeroing in on like there's almost like a stain on the floor, like you could walk through this moment frozen in time.
It's like stained on the walls everywhere.
There would be probably a sense of resistance in that very concentrated space, but also an oppressive sudden flare of either anger or danger, depending on which side of the altercation you resonated with, whichever
We
one like
all
spoke
felt
to you
uneasy
more.
down there the minute we walked down there.
So I think
we had
you'd
no
get
idea either.
some mixed reactions. Like some people might feel very hyped up by it, and some people might feel really like spooked.
And Michelle, one more clarifying question. The thing that you were trying to connect with, the first thing, the thing that you said was checking you out, are you saying it's older than the structure?
Possibly. I'm not sure. The figure that I see is humanoid, but the way it's very ambiguous, it's like a sketch. Possibly something tied to the location long before the building was there.
Okay, awesome, Michelle. Do you want any more time in this space, or should we move to the last space?
Let's go to the last one, because I'm I can't honestly tell if I'm spinning a really interesting story to you or actually picking up on stuff, because like all these pieces are making a very weird jigsaw in my head. So I'm gonna call him the Watcher. Location 2 and location 3, the Watcher didn't seem as present as the sense of human altercations. But I feel that attention again now.
Oh, that's so funny, because we're back in the spot.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Right, as we go transition
As we're
from the
walking
old
through
building
it.
What did
to
she
the new-
say?
That she's picking up on the Watcher now.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Instead of the altercation, because
Yeah.
we left the altercation building.
You know what I mean? Look down there. No, I really don't.
It's actually interesting when she was talking about secrets buried. I mean, this whole room is a
Look
secret.
down there.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Deep bones.
She's saying
Oh, look at the
bones.
old combs.
Oh,
There's
weird.
old pieces of combs.
Yeah, there's a brush over here too.
Jeez.
Like an old hairbrush.
Okay, Michelle, we're in this space.
And I think I had a little conversation with the Watcher. I'm getting the distinct impression that there is a much older layer to this space also. A different set of people, a different set of lives, and that Watcher is tied to that, not to the relatively more recent images of altercation and hidden things and being cheated. While you were in transit, I received almost like instructions of move down, look below, move it aside, it being, I don't know, like a cover or a round flat stone or something that heavy over
Yeah.
things that hides either this other layer or access to this other layer.
Oh my God.
What? Come on.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
She knows nothing.
There's an expectation that I would know what is down there, what we would find, but I hesitate to conjecture too much. But there's, I don't know, like a feel like old bones, old burials, old
Dude, she's not real.
layers of
1000%.
lives.
She's like an alien or something. Like, this is ridiculous.
Before
a
this
different
wooden
brain.
structure was there, before what came after the wooden structure was there. So a kind of indigenous feel, I guess, is what we're going to have to go with. The Watcher definitely does not think in my language or language that I'm really
Maybe
familiar with.
indigenous language?
So there's a
Yeah.
couple of places in southern Ohio that had a really, really old civilization in it. It's like where the Great Serpent Mound and some of all the mound builder stuff came from. And this has a little of that vibe, like that old.
Did you just whisper?
I hate the term
heard
like
that.
vortex. Like, but there's
Absolutely
certain
heard
like
that.
points
you
on
move
this
anything on your
property that are a
camera?
little more
No.
intense than others.
It sounded like
And-
somebody went like,
Yeah.
They
I heard
don't
it.
line up necessarily with the physical structure that is currently there.
is now a good time to give you a little bit of information?
Now would be great because I have no like I'm like what the hell like where are we, what's going on, like I've got Barnes, Little House on the Prairie, and Mound Builders all sort of like on a very bizarre sandwich and
Curious now.
Okay, so the one that you hit on the most, which was, we were pretty like astonished by, the fight. There was a fight here. Someone was pushed to the ground. They were beaten to death, and they were found in like a pool of blood. It was over something, like you said, like cheating them out of something.
And the walls, the stains on
Oh
the walls.
yeah, there's still like blood stains on the walls and everything.
oh well.
So one of the reasons we came was because they have told us that activity has been intensifying for the last couple months. And from what we can tell, they're absolutely right. And nobody really knows why that is.
I mean, God, there's so many things going on that could be triggering it. I mean, like, God, weirdly, and this is going to be frustrating because I don't think that there will be any way to research or confirm this because
That watcher who I think
What was that?
no longer feels human.
Did you guys not see this?
Nope.
Hold on, turn your lights back towards me. Heather,
It's
turn
tied
back.
to something old enough in that
Right?
location
What'd you see?
that
Mist, right here.
it feels like there's.
It's not cold enough for breath.
Like I see our breath a little bit.
Okay.
Can you guys, can
When I
you do
try
your
to
breath?
wrap my head
Oh,
around
I see it right here. Look at this.
What?
I
What?
see
What do you see?
Mist.
Yeah, I can see it now looking at you. It's like a
Yeah.
halo.
like a calendar, like
Are your
something.
cameras
I
picking
got,
Is it
up on
like
it?
moisture?
I got chills.
You know how Stonehenge is supposed to like help you track?
It's not breath.
the-
No, it's
No,
not
I
a
can
breath.
see your breath there, but this is like a white.
It was like- it's like- it looked like
things like that. Like there's
smoke.
This is
It was like in
nothing
between
as
us. Are you-
oh, wait, hold on.
I mean, I saw it with my, like,
Hey, Michelle, can you hang on for 1 second? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. I just want to, sorry, it was getting chaotic. So
Right.
when I was standing here, I literally saw it was like a misty thing moving. It was moving. And so that's why I was like, wait, did my breath do that? My breath isn't doing it. So that's why I asked you guys to do it. So what
I
did you
saw it
guys
in
see?
front of this light. The camera wouldn't have had it. Like, I saw it, like, the
Yeah.
light was
That's
reflecting.
where
off
I
of the
could
mist.
see it. It was like right in front of his light. It was like this big whitish.
I was
mist.
still
Yeah,
just focused on you.
on
I didn't
me?
see
It
anything.
was just, it was rising up.
Yeah, yes,
When you
that's what
first
I
saw it, I didn't say anything because I was looking down at the
Yeah.
dirt. But then after you mentioned it,
missed
I
it.
looked up and we saw
It
it
is.
something at the same
What
time.
could that be?
I don't know, because I'm even like watching my breath. When I see my breath, it goes to here. So I see your breath, but it dissipates too quickly
Yeah.
for it to be this. What I saw
that
was
was
right
like-
here, and it was like misting
Yeah.
up this way.
It almost
Now-
had like a mass to it.
Yeah, your breath would come
was
here, but
weird.
it would like smoke out. Like this was formed a little
Yeah.
bit more. It had like boundaries to
Yeah,
it.
it had like a little glow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it, I missed it.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That was so weird.
that was very strange.
Let me ask Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3 of us just saw a mist in front of us with the naked eye. We're still
That's
at
f***ing cool.
4. Any idea who or what that is?
Probably the old thing. I was trying very intently to figure out like what did you do with this, like what's about this location, because it feels like that cycle is tied to a much older calendrical cycle.
All right, Michelle, we're good on our end. If you pick up on anything else though, just text me. I mean, we'll be up forever, so.
Okay,
All right, talk to you later.
all right, bye.
Okay,
Where do we even start?
where do you
Right.
start with
It's
that? Well, I mean,
crazy.
the fight, obviously, she picked up on that fight. And also, when we heard that loud crash, we couldn't figure out, she heard a voice.
Yeah.
I think she picked up on, like, you guys.
Yeah, I think she heard us.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
She picked up on the water.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
The
stain.
water everywhere, the stain of the fight. Yeah, that was crazy.
So,
So
the
fucking
whole
weird.
the whole Little House on the Prairie thing
Yeah.
she was picking up on. I read that there were pioneer cabins maybe on the next street over.
Oh, interesting.
Or something, and there's supposed to be like 2 or 3 that are still here somewhere.
Oh.
But pioneer cabins, that could be what she was
I wonder if
picking
Little
this
House on the
land's
Prairie,
connected to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first step is the hardest.
That's it.
The first cut is the deepest.
You guys, I'm excited. We got a mist,
A voice?
and we heard a voice.
yeah, that's my first mist. Baby's first mist.
Oh, baby's first mist.
Oh, we really need like little signs for each other. Like,
It's not quite like going to Target for the first time.
Dustin, I'm putting my speaker right here next to your camera.
Thank you.
Right on top.
All right.
Use that. All right, Dustin. So this is kind of like your experiment.
Yeah.
Walk us through what we're doing.
Thank you for allowing me to do said experiment. So the idea is to try to make an inviting atmosphere for whoever's here to communicate with us, based on what the guards have told us, what the stories have told us, and what Michelle tuned into. Seems to be some earlier spirit that's here, maybe something of a native descent. So we're going to play Native American drumming music to try to create something that is kind of comforting, maybe familiar. And then we've got the tripwires, EMF tripwires down So maybe if they come close to us, we might see them light up. And then we also have the Tesla coil going to help charge the area. And then when we're done with the music, we can try to do like an EVP session, see if maybe that'll make it more inviting for them to come out and talk to us.
Okay, great. And
Love it.
we're just sitting in these chairs.
We're just going to sit, back to back in a little circle. This way we can kind of relax and just keep an eye out and see what goes on.
Oh, I got a good view into this little cave.
I'm going to sit here with my friends, and we're just going to play a little music for you. Hopefully it's something that's familiar, and then maybe you'd like to chat with us afterwards.
Is the coil running?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh, I was just like, what is that?
Yeah,
I forgot
me too,
what was
actually.
happening.
We hope that you were able to hear the music, and if it was familiar or pleasing to you, we hope you'll accept this as a sign that we are peaceful and here to try to communicate with you respectfully, whoever may be here with us tonight. In addition to these lights, we do have some other tools that we can use to try to speak with you and maybe hear your voice. You could also make a loud knocking or banging sound in any of these rooms to let us know if you're nearby. You know, there's layers of time here and many spirits here that may want to communicate. And we ask you to please feel comfortable in coming forward so we can hear you.
Did you guys just hear a voice?
I'm hearing it now.
What did you hear?
I heard like a male voice going like a sentence.
I didn't hear that. I just thought I could hear distant talking, like coming from that way.
Yeah, towards where we came.
To the other
entered.
room.
Yeah, that's where I
Awesome.
heard it.
I think I just heard it again.
That's what I thought too. I didn't know if somebody was playing something back.
Are you hearing it in the headphones, Katrina?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
That's water there, but there was a deeper voice before that.
It was deeper. Like it sounds like it's like almost someone talking like very far away.
If you're there, we ask you to please come closer or try to speak louder. It almost sounds like a conversation, like a room over or something every
I'm
once in a
hearing
while.
it. Yeah.
For me in my headphones, it's hard to tell if it's water dripping that sounds like talking or if it's something different. Are you guys hearing the water end the conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing both.
What happened to Smitty? Can you tell us? Was he murdered or did somebody help him escape?
What did you hear?
I don't know if I heard. Yeah, what happened to Smitty? Can you tell us? Was he murdered or did somebody help him escape? Yeah, there's something really faint in there.
Right before the raindrop.
Yep, you heard it?
Yeah.
And how many syllables did it sound to you?
It sounded like maybe 3 or 4. It's like dun, 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 dun.
Somebody help him escape. Okay. Right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something.
I didn't hear
You
it.
didn't hear it?
Can you hold up your mic, Katrina?
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to Smitty. Can you tell us? Was he murdered or did somebody help him escape? It's like right there.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
A little bit, yeah.
It's really faint. I hear 2 syllables.
Yeah, I hear tin, tin, and then the
Yep.
raindrop is the other 2.
Yeah, that happened to Smitty. Can you tell us? Was he murdered or did somebody help him escape? Right there. 1, 2.
I did hear something.
Yep.
Huh.
So that's why I thought it said escape. Yeah, it's funny. It feels so much like from now versus when we were down here with Michelle's reading.
Yeah.
It feels totally different.
Calm.
Maybe the
I just feel
music
like I'm in
chilled
the
it out.
basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had some interaction, we got some answers and stuff, but nothing like it was before.
I wonder if like the drums actually just like put whatever was down here at ease, and rather than being like kind of standoffish to us, it's just kind of like, yeah, you guys are cool, do your thing.
Yeah.
Definitely put me at ease. I felt like I was at the spa or something.
Yeah. It was a nice song.
That would be nice. Well, we appreciate you working with us the little bit that you did.
Where can we go to interact with whatever else is here, whoever else is here? Make a really loud sound where that would be. I will just say too, the whole time we've been in there, we have not heard a single banging.
Nope.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
That was really weird.
Sounded like a damn werewolf.
It was very high pitched.
Yeah. Just trying to hit that perfect C.
Yeah. Hello? 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 Smitty? Smitty? Smitty?
Like, look at that up there.
Where?
The boards are to the left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's that all about?
That part gave up.
So they said they've been getting activity in here too,
These
but
last
then
2.
this is Smitty's cell.
Do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Gosh, can we fit in here? Oh. Schmitty.
Let's set up all of our REMs.
So I have this spirit box we could try. So let's see if we can get Schmitty on the line. This actually looks really cool.
Rigorous?
Hey, Smitty.
Smitty, where did you go?
Who's the one slamming all the doors? Do you remember Darcy and Dave?
We have these lights on the floor. If you can try to get near them, should be able to make them light up a different color. Who is the one that is known as the Watcher? Who's the older spirit here?
I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay.
Who was the one earlier slamming on the doors? What's her name? Who was the mist that we saw earlier today? What was that?
It sounded like a voice.
I heard it through here as like movement.
Are you able to come closer to us?
If you're innocent, can you manifest for us somehow, either by making a noise or showing yourself or speaking to us? You were talking to our friend Michelle, who lives in Ohio. She said you felt a lot of disappointment, like we can't help you. What do you need help with?
I heard that.
Yeah,
That was a voice.
that was
Yeah,
a voice,
we
you
all
guys.
lift our heads at the same time.
That was like a male voice.
Yeah.
I totally heard that through here, so we have it on audio.
Come closer to us. We're in Smitty's old cell.
What did I ask before? Oh,
What can we help you with?
What can we help you with? Right.
All right, so we'll do a quick little necro. So any spirits that are here with us, if you can try to use this device to talk to us, however you do it, putting the syllables together and the sounds. We're going to start, and if you could just start by saying hi or hello for us. I'm going to turn you on in 3, 2, 1. Hi or hello to start, please.
Temperature?
Hello.
I don't know why it does that.
Hi.
Emergency.
Press the big red button. Hi. Hey.
Oh.
Hi.
Are you doing that? If you're doing that, could you make it stop?
Why the is it doing that?
I don't know, I'm trying to put this outside here and it doesn't seem to have a difference.
Can you make that stop?
Please turn off the blue light. Please turn off the green light.
Yes. Can you turn it off? Green. It's saying the colors.
Oh, it is? That's saying the colors?
Yeah. Red alarm. Green. Green.
Can you do blue again?
Green, stop. Light up the blue, please.
I don't think I've ever seen a REM pod do that before.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
going to go out here
spazzing
with
out.
this just to make sure.
Okay.
I have a camera here on this REM pod, so just don't step
Okay.
over it.
Can you do the REM pod where Dustin's going?
Hello.
That's weird.
It's literally spazzing out right now.
Isn't that what Damien said was happening with theirs?
I think, yeah. I think he said that they would just get a lot of...
What?
I never see it do that.
I mean, is there something under here?
Why wouldn't it do it earlier?
Yeah, and when I go near this one, it doesn't make this one go off at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, good point. It would have been doing it the whole time. Unless, are the batteries like
No, all of a
hooked up on
sudden.
this? Huh?
No. All of a sudden it just doesn't?
Do you want me to turn it on and off?
I mean, this one's mine. This one's mine. So I don't know why it would.
Well, now it's done. Whoop.
Can you please
Green.
stop? Maybe it's just bad batteries? Is it bad? Maybe it's... Actually, let's switch these REM pods.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Let's switch them. Maybe the battery's dying. That's the only thing I think of.
I thought I saw you put a new battery in it, didn't you?
Did I?
Were you just turning it on?
No, I did batteries in my recorders and stuff.
Oh.
I put a new battery in this one.
Oh, that's what I was seeing then.
Maybe try turning that one on and off when you set it down.
That was bizarre. Oh, it's still going.
Yeah, it's
I feel like it's probably just a faulty thing.
Yeah.
probably just the battery.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to shut this one off then.
Okay, thanks, Dustin.
Whose cell was this?
What was that?
I don't know.
It was like
I
a
heard
yelling.
that.
Yeah, that was like a person yelling.
Yeah, in the hall.
Yeah.
In the hall. Is there somebody outside here? When have you tried talking to Smitty? Because if you liked ladies,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Schmitty, what do you think about two women in your cell? Do you like what you see?
at one point it sounded like there was another voice in this hallway.
Yeah, like we got a third one.
Yeah, it's weird.
But that one sounded more like a screamy
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Do we want to go out into the hallway?
Yeah,
Seems like
let's see if that changes
that's
anything.
the spot. 47 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna.
It's so funny, like we're not hearing any of that banging. Can you communicate with us somehow? Talking, making noises, touching one of us, showing yourself. Any of those would be great. Inmates, lights out. Whose land is this? Who does this land belong to?
I feel a very cold breeze right down near my hand.
I also feel it. Is your thermal picking it up? I feel it along my legs.
Woo.
If anybody's here with us, please come closer to where we are.
Feels weird. It feels like it's edging in, but not quite here.
World. Go back this way.
Yeah, it does feel like something is about to happen.
Right? But it's not quite like the, ooh, I can't be here right now feeling.
Right.
But it's uncomfortable enough to make me like, where is it?
I'm not getting anything weird on the FLIR cam. Everything seems pretty normal.
Well, it's weird. I just can't get over how quiet it is compared to what we've had literally all day.
I wonder if it's a thing of like different people coming in, like all day today there's been tours coming in
Yeah.
while we've been doing interviews. I wonder if it's just like that constant motion of people entering and exiting that stirs things up.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of visitors down here? Is there any way you can make like a loud knocking or banging sound in the walls of this room?
When do you get out?
It's all that racket.
Wind in the fan.
I mean, if we didn't isolate that, that would be like the scariest sound to keep hearing.
Right? Well, that's one of the things. Like, you know, you come in here, you hear the stories of it, and you walk around, you hear squeaky sounds and banging, and you don't think to go look for a window or something.
Down, down, down to the basement, down.
I don't. Every time I've gone down here, I have not liked it.
I'm not
Yeah,
the one
I'm not a
who's
fan of
so
this area.
far up wrong place.
Just watch that one cord.
Yeah, watch the cable down here.
Copy.
It kind of reminds me of a Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to think of.
Hi.
Let's get Mr. Coyle going.
Hello.
I'm gonna set up this laser grid in this.
Oh yeah, good
Yeah,
idea.
put it on the
area.
Toward Hatman?
Come on, ghost. Ghost. That works.
Oh, that
Yeah,
works.
there you go.
As long as it stays.
It feels quiet down here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Hello? What kind of hat is that you're wearing? Are you Hat Man? Or just a man with a hat?
Are you the Watcher?
Who cheated you? I heard someone's cheating you good in here.
To the young man that got hit in the back of the head here, did you know that you had something coming from that gentleman? Were you aware that there was an issue?
Oh, we could play this back.
Are you the Watcher?
No.
I heard something after that.
Are you the Watcher?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Everything feels pretty.
Like, calm.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I just feel like it's so strange that it was like so amped up.
Yeah.
And
Like all day
now-
we had so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels like a different place now.
I mean, it wasn't like completely quiet after Michelle. We did get some EVPs
Yeah, yeah, we did.
and some DVPs. Like when we were in Smitty's cell, we definitely heard disembodied voices.
Scream from the hall.
I think we
Yeah.
got some good stuff.
Yeah,
We really did. It's just weird that it would all of a sudden
just die off like that.
die.
I think for me, the contrast is more in like the feeling of the place.
When
Where
we
it's
first
like-
walked down here earlier today, like this was like
Yeah.
very strange.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we had those,
I'm moving.
Did you see something?
yeah.
Is it a light to the floor on the right side?
It was, what is that light that keeps popping up?
I don't know.
Is it the camera?
No, because the next time I saw it, it was on this pillar.
Yeah, I saw something over the right side
Yeah.
of the floor toward the bottom.
Okay,
If I'm moving, does that create anything? Because I was moving.
nope.
Okay.
No.
The first time I saw it, it was by the sticks. And second time I saw it was on this pillar towards the right.
Yeah.
And it was just like little, almost like somebody, like if somebody was shining a flashlight in one of these windows and it just caught a little bit of light. Hello? What did you see, Dustin?
It looked just like you described, like a moving light, but I saw it on the right floor behind the pillar.
Interesting.
It was before you had mentioned it, so I didn't know if you had seen the same thing.
Second time I saw it, it was right here, and it was like...
On this side?
Yes. So it was like a sliver of light, like if this is the top, it was probably here, and then the bottom was here. So it's like a slice of light. The first time I saw it,
First time I saw it, it was over here, like right at the edge of this doorway.
what shape was it?
It looked like a slash of light.
Yeah, that's what I saw on that
floor
pillar.
here.
Okay.
This place is like...
It's puzzling.
It is. It's very puzzling.
I feel like every time we're like, we write it off like something...
Yeah. It's like, oh wait, we got this.
Yeah.
What about that?
Oh, it's like when like your kid's getting like fussy, and they're like, I'm gonna
Right.
leave. And
Yeah.
you're like, no,
No,
look,
wait.
shiny. Lots of noises. But still, I go back to it, look how f***ing quiet it is. Nothing, as far as those bangs go. So weird. Okay, so we're gonna try the last straw challenge. This is where we literally draw straws and spend time alone. So shortest straw is going to the dungeon. Second shortest straw is going to the basement. Longest straw is going to the bullpen, and then the third shortest straw is going to Smitty's area. You pick first.
Oh,
We're not really gonna know until all
Oh my God.
out.
Second.
None of this feels right. Oh, sweet daddy.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's smaller than this one.
I knew it.
Dungeon.
The second...
What's mine?
Yours is second, so your basement.
Oh,
I'm Smitty's, and your bullpen.
All right.
Oh man.
Sweet Christmas.
I knew it.
yeah.
I absolutely knew it.
Oh man.
Okay, this is Heather Cam broadcasting live from the basement. I drew the second shortest straw, and that ended up being the basement. So here I am.
I am alone in the dungeon right now. I don't love it. Not my favorite place I've ever been by myself.
I'm here in my challenge. I am doing my solo. I am in Smitty's cell and also the oldest part of the jail, which is where we've had a ton of activity all day. And we also heard disembodied voices when we were here earlier.
All right, so I drew the longest straw, which was a surprise, because I thought for sure the damn game was rigged and I was going to end up in the dungeon. So I end up here in the cell block area, which is noisy, lots of raindrops, but pretty comfortable.
If there's anybody down here with me, can you touch one of the lights on this tripwire? Did you make one of those change color?
The only noises I'm hearing are natural, like water drips. And I can hear Dustin, he's like right above me.
It still feels relatively calm to me though, but I keep looking behind me just in case, because it's a pretty creepy jail. Okay. Who's been making all those noises all day, all night?
I don't think anybody deserves to be down here treated the way you were treated no matter what you did in life. Can you tell me your name?
If anybody's here, they can hear my voice. If you'd like to come forward, show yourself.
Tell me what happened to Smitty. If Smitty was murdered, make a really loud, big sound.
It's probably not pretty often you get to see a woman down here. My name's Heather, and I actually grew up not too far from here in a place called Altoona. And I know that there were members of the Altoona Mafia in here.
What about Dave? Do you like what he's doing to the prison? Why were you here? Were you guilty?
Again, if anybody's here, if any of these are your cells, be happy to talk to you, get to know you better. Just make a knock sound on them as I go by. Anybody here in cell number 8?
Were you in a motorcycle gang? I know there were some inmates here that were part of some kind of gang. What was the gang called?
I gotta tell you, I'm really not feeling anything in here. It feels so calm. I mean, it's not like Beverly Hilton or something like that, but it's calmer, I think, than all the other spaces, and I think way calmer than what it was earlier today. It's weird.
It does not feel great down here. I don't really enjoy it. If you're here with me, can you let me know you're here? Make one of these lights change color by touching them, or make a loud noise, knock on something, please?
Okay, I'm gonna leave soon. It's your last chance to hang out with a human and sort of remember what life was like.
Okay, my cell was incredibly quiet. I don't really think I caught anything. It's weird. It's just like everything just... It's like somebody blew out a candle. There was still some lingering smoke, but eventually it dissipated and that was it.
Basement wasn't even scary.
No?
No.
You know, the dungeon felt like I was uncomfortable, but I think I was just psyching myself out. There were times when it didn't, though. I kind of settled into it. It was fine, but weird.
I set the laser grid. I just heard water dripping.
What about you, Dustin?
Yeah, just water. There was one part where like the squeaky, the fan and the one covering of the window was banging, rattling quite a bit. But I walked around the whole first floor, just went cell to cell, asking for knocks or bangs, and didn't get anything.
Same for me. It was so quiet in Smitty's cell, like nothing. All that stuff we heard earlier throughout the day, none of it. I honestly felt pretty comfortable in there. It's like something just literally went to bed.
Here's what I think we should do tomorrow. While we're shooting B-roll,
Yeah.
I want to just give you like a little few pieces of equipment and a camera
Yeah.
and just have you kind of like investigate during the day.
Okay.
And like, because we had so much activity when
Yeah.
we weren't even investigating what
Yeah.
could happen
Yeah.
if you're here during the day and you're just kind of investigating what we're not shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that way at least we're like kind of tangibly, hopefully collecting more evidence.
Yeah.
And I mean, like maybe there is something to like the fact that this place is like feeding off of the people coming in here, and there's no people coming tomorrow either. So
Right.
if it's dead too, then maybe it literally is just like a battery.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that huge sound we got discharged like all the energy.
Yeah. So it is day 2 at Old Stone Jail, and we had a really, really weird start to our investigation that lasted pretty much all night until after we talked to Michelle, and then everything just died. So one of the things I'm going to do right now is investigate during the day to see, are we getting the same noises? Is it part of the building? Or was something actually happening yesterday? So we're going to give it a couple minutes down here. See if I hear any of those same noises, see if I get any responses. Hello? Whoever's down here, we saw you last night down here, and I think we heard you last night down here. Can you do something so I know that you're here with me? And I gotta tell you right now, it feels really, really calm down here. I feel 100% fine. Can you show yourself to me the way you did last night? What's the name of the person who was murdered down here? Are you guilty? Are you innocent? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the basement. So far, it's really quiet. It feels uncomfortable, but it's calm. I could hang out down here pretty much all day, and I feel like I would be fine. So whatever we experienced down here, whatever Michelle was picking up down here, doesn't really seem to be here right now.
Explain to me what we're doing, Jay.
All right, we heard that huge loud crash last night. And there is an area above the metal kind of roof where where it like keeps the heat in.
Right.
And so we're gonna go up there, which is maybe up to
plating?
Yeah.
That's all there is above us. Oh, jeez.
Your last walk.
I'll always put my body in danger for the sake of knowledge.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's any physical evidence of something falling and hitting that area to rule out what that could have been.
Yes. Okay.
So actually, it's on the other side that I'm talking about. Where? So over here.
Oh,
Is there a way to get up there?
no.
Oh, okay. So we got mixed up with our spots.
Yeah. Well, at least we can take a look at the drone and see if we can
Yeah.
large damage that particular point. There's a giant hole in the window or something in the cell.
All right, so you can hear like building noises for sure. Oh, is that the trap door? I wonder if that's the trapdoor to the warden's office. Okay, if anybody's down here, can you let me know who you are? Who did we see down here last night? So far, what's really weird is, number one, it's very, very quiet. You can hear building noises, but it's really obvious that they're building noises. I feel completely comfortable down here right now, which in the 2 times I've been here, I don't think I could ever say for this space. Whoever we spoke to last night, whoever we heard, and whoever we saw last night down here, can you talk to me now? I'm all alone. I actually just think I f***ing heard something.
Whoever we spoke to last night, whoever we heard, and whoever we saw last night down here, can you talk to me now? I'm all alone.
It's there.
I actually just
Yep. Yep, that's in there. Okay, here's the thing that's really weird about this. That's similar to what me and Heather heard last night. Okay, I'm gonna play this again.
Cambria County Jail.
Listen to this.
I'm in the dungeon. It's second day of our investigation, Sunday. It's probably around 1:30 in the afternoon. Whoever we spoke to last night, whoever we heard, and whoever we saw last night down here, can you talk to me now? I'm all alone.
Right there.
I actually just think I something.
It's faint, but it's there. That's really weird. Okay, so nothing to, honestly, I'm a little uneasy for sure, especially after I got that EVP. But for the most part, pretty comfortable down here. But I did just get that EVP. That sounds exactly like what Heather and I got from last night. Other than that, it's really quiet. And here's the thing, even yesterday, it was like boom, boom, boom. We had one thing after the other, one thing after the other. And now it's like I'm pulling teeth just to get an EVP, which is normal. That's kind of how investigations work. So it's definitely still a shift from what we were experiencing yesterday. Okay, so now I am going to like Smitty's area, which is, the open atrium where we heard so much stuff. We kept hearing doors slamming. We could never pinpoint where it was coming from. When we checked, we couldn't find anything out of place. And we also had a lot of disembodied voices in this area last night. And I just want to point out that I am here around the same time that we were yesterday when we heard all of those bangs, all of those knocks, and there's literally nothing happening. It is so quiet. So the only thing that's changed, and we're checking on this to see if this could be an explanation, but there was a snowstorm 2 days ago. So when we were here yesterday, a lot of that was melting. So could that have caused some of the sounds that we were hearing? Maybe. But even if it was, some of the sounds was all of the sounds. So that's what we're working on right now. Other than that, we have no other explanation for why those sounds would have happened. I've been asking for it to do things, been asking for it to make very loud noises, not hearing anything through recorders, not hearing anything with the naked ear. So either something supernatural just decided to stop last night, or a lot of the noises we were hearing last night were explainable, and it's just that conditions are different today. But then that doesn't explain the disembodied voices we heard, which I'm not getting now. So then the questions we have is, if it is supernatural, what the changed? Just what changed? Why did it change? And same thing, I was here 7 years ago, and the amount of activity we were having yesterday, and the frequency and the intensity of it, and from the stories we've heard from other people, was nowhere near what we were having 7 years ago. So again, the question becomes, what changed?
The roof on this side is not nearly as bad as it is on the other side.
Oh, really?
Definitely is some like holes in the skylights, like where like the leak is, but I don't know if like that was so loud, it would have had to have been so much of something. I don't think that much stuff could fit through how small the crack, like the hole in the window was.
That sounded like somebody took metal trash cans and like threw them dropped them from the top of the atrium onto the floor. So, I mean, to us, it sounded like whatever fell happened up front.
Yeah. So there's like
Is
two
that the
holes
chunk
here.
of glass there on the edge, like it was blown onto the side?
Yeah, like, so that looks like it like flew that way.
Okay.
But like these are kind of slid down too, so like these are holes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Look at this, like there isn't a lot of other like holes or
Yeah, that's it.
spots where like stuff could come in to make that big of a noise.
Yeah. And that's the only thing I can think of is like a giant thing of snow. Like heavy wet snow just fell through one of those holes in one big lump and landed on that.
Like that is like
Right.
what makes the most sense, but I
Right.
don't think that there's like a big enough spot for that to
So
happen.
loud though.
And you would think too, like everything was melting so fast that it would be driplet, like water.
Yeah.
But there also wasn't that much snow.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, by the time you got
there
here, it
wasn't
melted.
that much snow at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like built up on the side of the street.
Yeah, I don't know.
And as much water that was dripping in, I feel like it was all melting.
Okay, so mystery solved? Not solved? Not solved.
Really outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have no effing clue.
I'm not willing to say that it was paranormal, but I'm
Yeah.
also not willing to say that it wasn't.
Yeah, I
That's a
think
good
that's where
answer.
we're at. Yep.